All right, how about another unboxing video? This is the Bella food steamer. My brother recommended I get it. He made me rice, and it came out friggin' ridiculous. So I had to ask him, like, how are you making? I mean, you do the typical rice, you know, to get the water boiling, put your rice in. Once it gets all to a boil, turn it off, put the blah blah blah. You know how to make fucking rice. But this rice was amazing. So he told me his secret, and this was it. So I want to check it out. The Bella food steamer. Let's get social, taking pictures. We like my Bella life hashtag. Okay, might have to just go ahead and tag them. All right. Food steamer instruction manual. Steaming eggs operating instructions. Anyway, we know how that works. No one's doing any reading. Get this out of here. Okay. Ooh, really light. Alrighty. Oh. Oop. Hey, don't put this over your face. You're gonna suffocate. It's not a toy. My dog would beg to differ. I'm guessing water tray. Suffocation. Everything's suffocating. Suffocating. Two of these. There's holes in there. I don't know what those little logos mean, but they appear to be the same height, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But it's stackable. They say you can cook two things. So they have like the veggies and the fish and shit down there, and start steaming in as little as 30 seconds. Steam a variety of healthy. Ooh, I'm definitely making rice first. I'm gonna have to do asparagus. Dishwasher safe. Jane will love that. All right. So that's it. It's pretty. Seems pretty simple, huh? Min and max. I don't know what that means. Oh, there's like little bars inside of there for minimum water and maximum water, I guess. So then what, these stack on top? Right? There it is. Plug it in, off you go. Yet another gadget to try to figure out where the fuck I'm gonna put it. I'm taking it up with all my fun shit. All right, we're gonna have to read because I don't know what the hell this thing is. Ooh, a polarized plug. One is wider than the other. I never knew that that's what it's called. All right, rice bowl. So this is the rice bowl. So they have steaming bowl. So these little, I don't know if you can see those or not, like they're little divots. So those are egg holders. I'm not sure how you would steam an egg. Huh. Look at that. Okay. Might have to steam some eggs. All right, where was I? I digress. I know it's weird I'm reading the manual. So we have drip tray, heating on, water level indicator. That right there is the water indicator. Water inlet drawer. Let's take these off. Water inlet drawer. What does that mean? There's the drip tray. Put these in. And then the rice bowl, I guess, fits in there, and then the cover. There she is. Not a lot of crazy, but yeah. Before using, unpack, remove, wash the lid, bowl, upper steamers, and drip tray with warm soapy water. Wipe the inside reservoir and heating element with a damp cloth. Oh, they are marked apparently. Yes, there's little numbers on there. It's number 2, it's number 1. Okay. So number 1 always goes on the bottom. Look at that. I'm actually doing it without even knowing it. That's Reese with her toy, as always. Fill the water reservoir with cold tap water to the appropriate fill line. Do not exceed max. Place the food in the steaming bowls and place the cover on top. Place the steaming bowl under the base. Plug the power cord in. Set the timer. Max 60 minutes. When the timer expires, you're going to hear a bell. Use pot holders, drip tray, rice bowl during and after. Meat and fish should always be placed in the lower steaming bowl to avoid juices dripping on the other stuff. That makes sense. For extra flavor, add chicken broth or white wine to the water reservoir. Beer, red wine, oil extracts, or fruit juices are not recommended as they can stain and damage the heater. You can also use herbs and spices without adding salt. These are not microwave safe. Adding water. Okay. Both steaming bowls can be used for cooking eggs. They can fit 8 eggs. When cooking the rice bowl, add rice, seasonings, and water directly to the bowl and fill the reservoir to the appropriate line. So they say go ahead and put the water and your rice in the bowl and then do the steaming. So we shall see. Empty drip tray, abrasive shit. Okay. Well, that's about it. That is the unboxing of the Bella food steamer. And I'm going to make some friggin' rice. So let's get this set up, get it cleaned up, and then we'll do some rice. We'll be right back. All right, we need to rinse our rice. About 2 cups. Probably a little overboard. I'm going to rinse until, there's no more murky water down there. You can see the water is kind of murky. Plain old Sam's Club white rice. I would say that's running pretty clear. All right, so got our rice all cleaned up. I cleaned all the trays. So now, let's dump the rice into here. We cleaned, rinsed. I don't know what I would say. Cleaned, rinsed, clean. Then I need to fill this bad boy. There's 2 cups. There's 4 cups. I feel like the minimum line is 2 cups. And it said do max. Okay, so minimum line is 2 cups. Maximum line is 4 cups. Got that part figured out. And we're making a mess here. Okay. So now, I don't know if we need just 1. What's number 2? Do they feel different? Again, I'm not sure if it matters, but I guess as long as it's in. So it doesn't really fit that well. Am I doing something wrong here? If I put that, I feel like it slides too easy. Let's take a look real quick. Oh. Maybe if I put the fucking tray back in there. That's the drip tray. Ah, okay. But again, I don't know if I need 2 or not. Doesn't really say. Doesn't say you have to use 2, so I am not going to use 2. I'm going to use 1. Oh, I need, so 2 cups of rice. And their instructions say to do 2.5 cups of water. Put this in here so I don't make a fucking mess. Ooh, I just noticed that this is broke. I don't think that's going to hold 2.5 cups. I really don't. Okay, there's 2.5. I'm going to pour, and if it looks like it's going to go over, I'll stop. It does not. Okay, so 2.5 cups. This needs to go in the garbage. I don't like that. And it pours all wonky. Later. All right, so now we cover, and then we'll plug it in, set the timer for 45 minutes, and yeah, I guess we'll check back in a minute. All right, we're plugged in. We're gonna set our timer for 45 minutes because that's what John recommended. We shall see. All right. I set up all these little towels to be able to set this on. All right, so it's fluffy. It's just plain old rice. I don't have anything in it. No seasonings. I like it. Not sure if it needed to be 45 minutes. I'm taking my brother's word for it. But yeah, I do have to say, John, your rice was better. I'm guessing I need a different quality rice. Like I said in the beginning, this is just like a Sam's Club 50-pound bag of rice. So, all right, there's our review of the Bella food steamer. We made some rice, came out really good, very flaky. So yeah, more to come, and we will get some more shit steamed. Till then, let's fire it up.